Call timeout, they're first.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
For Sacramento, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. And it goes down 2 points.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Big run right now going for them, 11-2. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock them down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Doubled by Murray. Passes it to Holmes. And Jokic with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's lights out. That's no good, but only his first miss in 6 shots. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Barnes passes to Fox. Off target from three-point range.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Holmes throws it down.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Lights out, passes to Millsap. Morris outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The Kings trail by 14. Right, the pass to Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. You look at lights out, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Tyrese Halliburton.
These 2 rookies have been going head-to-head in the box scores for a while now. There have been a few big nights for both of them.
Yeah, and these guys are built to wear you out. I mean, young, talented. They lit up the pinball machine last month. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Here's lights out. Oh, what a play!
Woo!
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Jones dishes to right on the wing. Davis fires for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Nice floor awareness that time from right. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
Here's lights out. He's guarded by Davis. Lights out, passes to Morris. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Millsap.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Right inside. Covered by Morris. Buries the long-range jumper. Davis has got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's lights out. Oh!
really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And he makes that one.
Boy, Wright really understands when he needs to look to pass the ball. An outstanding all-around player.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to McGee. The pass to Lights Out. Tries again. Kicks it to Millsap. They shoot again. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Denver with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's
mentality of how we play, how we move the ball, how unselfish we are, next pass mentality, next man up.
Greg, sounds like something a platoon swap here for Sacramento. The Nuggets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV soon. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
So on the floor for Denver. Lights out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Bagley. And they're moving it up.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Here's Lights Out. 22 points for him. Jokic passes to Lights Out. Spiked it away to the inside. Porter takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Porter's got his first points in this one. And it's Lights Out with the foul. That's his first foul. The Kings trail by 14. Outside, Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Fox hits them both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's Lights Out. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
The wide open look here for Fox. Hits the three-point bomb. Fox has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
Here's Lights Out. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And here we go. And Jokic gets it to go. Jokic has got 15 points.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, Kent. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 15. Kenny, give us your take.
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all filled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Kings, Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Halliburton is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Holmes in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, Barnes doing a nice job embracing contact on the way up. Superb at throwing himself into the defense and drawing the foul.
Good on both. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4-men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent. And with what we saw in the bubble, Murray has clearly elevated his game. Showed that he could be a #1 option on offense. I mean, his output was an incredible part of that run for the Nuggets.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Passes it to Halliburton for 3. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Fox.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
You know, Greg, the further we went into the playoffs, the more Jamal Murray looked like a star.
I mean, Kevin, big shots in clutch situations, logged heavy minutes, but, you know, never wavered. A truly heroic performance from Murray all postseason.
No good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis, Jim. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. You look at Halliburton, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league. And, of course, lights out.
And both of them are just explosive scorers around the rim, able to get in close, and that's a key to getting high percentage shots.
You know, 3 things you don't expect out of guys that young: consistency, consistency, consistency. They brought it all month long.
Down low, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Inside, here's Halliburton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Fox against Gordon. Pass to Halliburton. They get it back. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon, and he's got his first free throw of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Here's lights out.
Whoa! Are you kidding me?
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Offensive rebound, Millsap. And here's Morris for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Denver on top, up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Aaron Gordon out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Monte Moore. Then there's lights out, and it's Barton in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's lights out. And the layup's good off the glass. Lights out's got 34.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Outside, Fox. There's the pass to Halliburton. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass really badly in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Sacramento making a switch here. Holmes checked in, scooped up, off the run, and it's Bagley getting it to go.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Pass to lights out. Here's the 3. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Here's Holmes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And here's Barnes for 3.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Sacramento. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. And we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 15-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Fast break, here we go. Oh, Porter in position. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now, here's Fox. He's guarded close for Murray. That one off the back iron and out.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight. You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Bagley brings the double team. It's going by heel. Here's Fox. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's lights out, covered by Barnes. Makes it off the glass. 50 points for lights out.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Denver.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the